Hey, what's going on guys, WingsOfEnd here and welcome back to another Redstone tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to make this really cool and simple automated cow farm in Minecraft Pocket Edition. So if you guys are excited for that, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe if you're new, and without further ado, let's get right into today's video. This video is another suggestion from one of you guys, specifically meow meow. I know I'm a bird, I shouldn't be making cat noises, but the comment was, can I make an automatic cow farm? And since you guys are watching this, yes I can. This is a really easy automated cow farm that actually fits in a 4x5 area right here. It's absolutely amazing and it's incredibly simple to make. All we have is just two chambers. One over here for the top is for the breeding. We can breed the cows that are actually standing on a little trapdoor. That way when we actually breed the cows, all of the babies are going to drop down over here into the killing chamber, where they are gonna have a really happy life growing up, and then they're gonna get turned into the cooked beef. We just have two dispensers, one right over here when I'm pointing behind the cows, and one for the water over here so we can breed the cows a little bit easier. You can see them right here from the back. This one is from the water and this one over here is for the lava. Then we just have two buttons that are basically connected to each dispenser. The bottom one is obviously for the lava and the top one is for the water. For the water we basically have the button right here with just a little bit of the redstone leading to that dispenser. And for the one on the bottom we just have a really simple lava blade. We need to use the observer, otherwise if we press this button the lava is going to dispense and it's not going to retract. Using the observer we just make sure that once we push the button the lava is gonna get dispensed, and once the button retracts we are gonna have the lava retracted, so it's not going to destroy any of the items. You can see all of the cows over here are grown up, and if we press this button the lava is gonna get dispensed and it's gonna get removed just in time so it won't burn any of the items. All of the cows are going to die and we're gonna get leather and cooked beef going into this chest right over here, as you can see. So you can see that this is a really easy automated cow farm. You can have a little ladder right here, so that way we can actually breed all of the cows. Obviously you are going to need the wheat for this, so let me just grab that, and with a push of a button right here we are going to dispense the water, allowing the cows on the top to actually bob up and down. We can go and climb this ladder right here and basically feed all of the cows right here. Once we feed them, all of the babies are going to drop down because they are not big enough to actually stand on that trapdoor. So you can see we can just feed them right here. We can go and actually deactivate the water, so all of them are gonna stop bobbing up and down, and you can see all of the baby cows ended up right here where they're going to grow until it's time to actually turn them into the cooked beef. But you can see the whole machine is really easy to set up, and I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Quick disclaimer before we get into the tutorial for this machine, I am actually playing on a phone, even though it looks like I'm playing on a PC edition. As you can see, you can't really see the buttons, even though I am playing on a phone. If you guys want to see how to turn your Minecraft Pocket Edition screen to look like this, to look like a PC edition, go ahead and click in the top right corner. That's going to take you to another one of my videos that I made, so you can have the screen that looks like this. I'm also going to have a little poll in the top right corner for you guys to vote on, and please take the time and actually vote. Which video do you prefer? This one without the buttons that looks like I'm playing on a PC edition even though I'm on my phone, or do you want to have the buttons back? Just let me know by voting over there, or let me know in the comments. And without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. So the blocks we're going to need for this are a block of your choice, glass, dispenser, redstone, observer, some hoppers, a double chest, a trapdoor of any kind. We're going to need two stone buttons, we're going to need lava and water buckets right over here, and we're going to need some ladders, and of course the wheat and the cows that we're going to use for the chambers. We are gonna start things off with a 4x5 platform, so we need to go 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 4 more in this direction, so 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we can fill all of this in just like so. Then the next step is gonna be to create a one wide chamber just like this. We're gonna go 2 blocks over here and basically create a one wide chamber right here in the little middle, so just go ahead and do something like this. The next step is gonna be to put in our chest right here outside. We're gonna use the double chest and destroy these 3 blocks right over here. So that way we can actually put all of the hoppers leading into the chest. And for the last one, you're going to need to stand on top of it, sneak, and basically put it in right over here. Then 2 blocks from the actual hopper, go ahead, grab yourself the trapdoor and place it like this and actually click it so it's opened. That way the adult cows can actually stand on it and the babies are gonna fall right over here. And excuse me pig, this is a cow farm, not a pig one. Then you want to go ahead, grab yourself the glass and go 4 blocks upwards from the hoppers right here, so 1 and 2. And then just go ahead and do 2 more and do the same on this side right over here. Then we are basically going to cover that up with our little blocks of our choice. But before we do that, we're just going to put our dispensers. So we need to have one over here right above of the trapdoor and another one right here to actually kill all of the cows. This one is for the water and the one on the bottom is for the lava. Then we can grab ourselves the block of our choice and cover all of this up. Making sure that we are actually going to leave this block over here open, that way we can actually feed all of the cows. Then we want to go ahead and basically fill in this front wall just like so. That way we can actually put in our buttons. The first one is gonna go on the level of the first glass right here on the far right, and the other one is gonna go 1 block above. The first one is for the lava, the second one is for the water. So what we need to do is basically have the redstone coming out of the first little button and have the observer pointing towards us, just like so, and just have redstone going into this block behind our little dispenser, and that's basically it. Then we can just go ahead and basically cover this up over here so we can have a little bit more space to put the redstone in for the water one. You can see our button is just right here and we can basically lead the redstone to that. We don't need any observers, repeaters or anything like that. And we can basically cover all of this up over here just to make the redstone look a little bit prettier. Then we need to actually put in our lava and the water into dispensers. So again, the top one is for the water and the one on the bottom is actually for the lava. So just go ahead and put those in, and you can grab yourself a little ladder over here just so you can actually climb when you actually want to feed all of the cows in survival. So just go ahead and do something like this. Then you are actually going to need to create a little staircase if you want to bring the cows up over here to actually put them into the chamber. If you are doing this in survival, I would suggest to have a little too high wall over here when you actually want to put in our cows. Just go ahead, grab yourself some cows over here. Once you have them on the top, make sure that you have wheat in your hand and basically nudge them in over here in the hole. Obviously, since I'm in creative, I want things to go a little bit faster, so we're just gonna use some spawn eggs to actually put some cows in. Remember that you're not gonna be killing these cows, so try to get as many as you can over here, because you are just gonna be killing the ones that go into the bottom chamber. These ones are just for the breeding. So once you are satisfied with the cows that you have right here, you can press this button to actually activate the water. That way the cows can actually bob up and down, and it's going to allow you to feed all of them right over here. You can just stand with the width of your hand and basically feed all of the cows. And all the babies are going to end up in the killing chamber. Once you are done feeding them, you can go down and actually press the button to deactivate the water right there, and you can basically sit and wait for these guys to grow before you kill them, because if you kill them right now, you're not going to get any drops. Once all of the cows grow, you can go ahead and press the button right here to actually dispense the lava. That's going to kill them and allow you to collect all of the drops. Of course, all of the drops are gonna end up in this double chest right over here for you to collect. Of course, you can have this whole chamber underground and just have this as your work level right over here, but it's fully up to you. But that's pretty much all there is for this tutorial. So if you guys have enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe if you're new. If you think any of your friends would enjoy this type of content, make sure to share with them. But as always, I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.